Hi. Thank you to the TEAK Board of Trustees, the TEAK staff, parents, mentors, guests, and prodigy. Class 13, before I begin, allow me to preface this message with a history lesson. In 1998, Justine Ariaka brought into fruition the nonprofit organization that has served as our academic, emotional, and spiritual guide for the past 5 years. She founded TEAK in memory of her close friends, DeWitt White and Teak Dyer, who passed away at ages 16 and 18 respectively. A frightening notion, as many of us are 18 years of age at this very moment. Words cannot wholly capture the impact that this organization has had on my life. My skin crawls and trembles at the notion of a life without TEAK. But perhaps one of the most important takeaways from this history lesson, if nothing else, is that TEAK, contrary to popular belief, is not an acronym. But let's take a moment and speculate what TEAK could mean if it were an acronym. What permutation of words could get close to accurately and precisely encapsulating the TEAK experience for this diverse and talented cohort of individuals? T, time. Friends, we are approaching the 5-year anniversary of the assembly of the infamous Class 13. Now that we are at the end of our journey as TEAK Fellows, let me be the first to say, yes, TEAK works, and so does puberty. Puberty works. A butterfly rampages through my stomach as I remember my first encounters with Cornrows Adrian, Braces Mariana, Slouching Nina, the Kyler that used to commute with me to Brooklyn, a passively sarcastic Paul, Z-Money, Kiki Ventilia, and Quapina. Now as I look into the audience, I see fresh-cut Adrian, a smile creep upon Mariana's braceless face, an actively sarcastic Paul, Nina sitting down but still not standing up straight, the Kyler that never commutes with me to Brooklyn anymore, Freynette Familia, Z Moore and will be making a lot more money, and Martine. This evolution is the result of countless and seemingly never-ending hours with the great Andrew Barber. The need is profound. TEAK works, puberty works, and Andrew works a lot. Time is the indefinite continuation of events, measured through past, present, and future. Thus, today is not the end, but rather, it's the beginning, or perhaps it is day one. Today is a day to step back, appreciate, and celebrate the unparalleled accomplishments we have achieved with the assistance of the TEAK Fellowship. Except my bond with each and every one of you extends beyond that boundary. My bond with you all is limitless and eternal. You mean so much to me. I love you all so much. It's been 5 years, 8,760 hours, 525,060 minutes, 31,560,000 seconds since the birth of this prodigious group, and Paul still does not have his steak. E, endurance. An academic prep program at its finest, TEAK gave us a lot of homework. The rigorous TEAK curriculum demands a passionate, brilliant, and curious individual. Each and every one of you qualifies and excels. The notorious TEAK curriculum is neither random nor evil. Andrew is not intentionally cold-blooded. Dan really does want us to get into college. Sarah Demers cares about creating the best summer possible. Rachel Josephs meticulously primes the younger 6th grade students for the future, and Beth literally can and will help with everything. This all being said, TEAK has not been easy. Many times, work edges out sleep. However, nothing was more comforting than being able to find solidarity out of obscene hours of the night and 20+ other students struggling through the same exact things. Was it worth it? Yeah. Had I never been pushed the way TEAK pushed me, I can accurately say that I would have been missing out and fully tapping into my potential. TEAK has served as the foil for my personal and intellectual development. A, assortment. After spending significant time at a predominantly white, single-sex independent school, I have admittedly sustained various identity and existential crises. In middle school, where I could walk into school and see 100 faces with color like mine and hair like mine, I never considered my identity as anything more than typical. When I became the most atypical student at collegiate, I broke down. Collegiate forced me to reflect. Henceforth, diversity has been very meaningful and important to me. For a long time, I wanted to share with you all a sentimental passage I use in my college supplements. This passage captivates my view of us as a diverse assortment of individuals. The TEAK Fellowship houses an office. The TEAK office houses a treasure. Located in a glass classroom, the treasure hangs in a frame on the wall. This treasure, a photo, contains dancers, singers, filmmakers, writers, scientists, athletes, and historians. The photo depicts Asians, Hispanics, African Americans, Caucasians, Muslims, Christians, homosexuals, heterosexuals, and everything in between. This is my second family, my TEAK classmates. Assembled in the 7th grade, this kaleidoscopic group of individuals has taught me incalculable lessons about open-mindedness. And for that, I thank you all once more. Okay, kudos. Kudos to Larissa for enduring not only TEAK with me, but also the past 13 years. We missed out on 4 more years for college, but I know that we will have 80 more to enjoy afterwards. Kudos to Quest for empowering me through his relentless and admirable self-expression. Sometimes you seem more comfortable with yourself than I have ever been with myself. Kudos to JC for almost single-handedly providing the energy to hold this group together for years. The Gossip King, you will always have something to contribute, especially when we need you. Kudos to JoJo for teaching me how to live life without worrying too much about the little things. Kudos to Shadman for balling out with me every day during the Summer Institute. You are a brother to me. You're not always the most vocal, and sometimes we do really think you hate us, but we know deep down that you care. Kudos to Ada for being a resource for both TV shows and academics. You helped with literally everything, from fairy tale to math. Kudos to Nazreen for being my confidant and partner in crime for all these years. I know you are seriously starting to get sick of seeing me at Chapin. Kudos to Ariana for being one of the first people to really teach me about respect. I hold you in very high regard. Kudos to Sharad for raining jump shots, hook shots, and any shot on everyone and anyone. Kudos to Carlos for being easily one of the funniest guys I have ever met. Kudos to Justin for Team 3-star and a multitude of laughs. This speech does make me want to do. Kudos to Mariana for unmatched growth over the 5 years. Your thoughtfulness resonates throughout TEAK. You never hesitate to keep me in check, and any conversation or experience with you is one I look forward to without fail. Kudos to Kaliba for sharing my love for anime. Our endless discussions on fairy tale have actually kept me sane. Kudos to Amy for her independence. The capacity to be yourself despite any external opposition is contagious. Never change for anyone. Kudos to Kwapna for wearing a smile on his face 24/7. You are an authentic and kind person. Kudos to Kyler for challenging me academically and personally. Thank you for pushing me and my growth for 5 years. Kudos to Zamoyni for being one of the most enigmatic presences in our class. Yet, you never fail to create smiles all across the room with your comments. Kudos to Paul for his wisdom. You are arguably one of the most reliable people in our class. Kudos to Freynette for her talent and multifaceted character. Kudos to Mina for her constant and necessary enthusiasm. You have been one of my great friends for a long time, and I cannot wait to see what you will accomplish in the future. Kudos to Adrian for being one of my best friends. I trust you with my life. You are my counterpart and my other half. Kudos to Glendice for her enthusiastic and welcoming presence at the office and Summer Institute. Kudos to Vanessa for her patience with us during the PEI and PII process. Kudos to Natalie for a successful transition to TEAK. It feels like you've been here since my first day. You really mix well with us. Kudos to Jamie for being the best TEAK dean. Kudos to each and every one of your support and belief in us, the class 13 and class of 2016. kudos to Class 13. I like to joke that Class 13 is the greatest and most influential class TEAK has ever seen. However, within every joke lies a fragment of truth. To me, Class 13 is the most breathtaking gang of people one could come across. This is more than a class, this is a family.